Straw Hut Media.
Hey guys, we are back. Thank you for being here. We love hanging with the Heartbreakers. How are you doing, Heartbreaker?
Good. I'm glad we both have green on today.
Swampy.
Yeah.
I used to be called Swamp Ass because I would always get a sweaty butt. That's why I can't wear
And you're
white pants.
complaining about other people's balls on the last
but I
episode, and you
wash
have
them.
swamp ass. That's worse than
I
what
wash my swamp ass, okay? I can't
Good,
help
I
it. I
hope
need to
you
actually...
do.
Someone suggested that maybe I get Botox there because then it will
nice.
paralyzes the sweat glands and then you will not be so sweaty.
right on the
there.
anus. Just
No, I don't know if it's that. I don't know if that's where the sweat comes from, but I wouldn't know.
he's got a big ass.
Who's got a big ass?
You do. You
Yeah,
got a
but
big
that's
ass,
why
so
there's a
that-
lot of circumference and then there's a lot of, but I can't wear white pants for that reason because then if it's, a line in the middle and then you
I
sit
thought
down
you were gonna,
anyway.
I'm sorry.
What?
But you took a minute and my brain works so fast where I was like, don't tell me you can't wear white pants because of a brown stain.
Yes,
like, I
there will be a brown stain because
Why
dust
brown?
everywhere. Because if it's moist and you sit
okay.
anywhere usually does have a little bit of dust,
Yeah.
and dust tends to brown so it will look like a brown crack slit. Anyway,
Sick.
with that lovely introduction,
If you guys want to ask your questions, we are ready. They can be any type of question. I'm here, James is here. They could be, when we do the live ones, it could be relationship or just anything you're curious about, right?
yeah, we're here.
We've
And
got
then-
one.
Oh, yeah? Good.
Are you commando?
Am I?
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's about you.
That's why my legs are like this right now. They can tell I have my legs locked. Are you?
Oh, you are? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I'm wearing jeans. How uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really ever wear underwear.
Never? And you don't worry about like the rubbing of the clothes and the...
I don't ever wear jeans. When have you ever seen me wear jeans?
That's true. Elsa Jean does not wear jeans.
I don't wear jeans. I
No
don't like the
jeans.
way they look on me ever.
Interesting. On that note, there was this sex columnist that was going back over like sex tips from Cosmo back in the day. They were ridiculous. People were going like kind of nuts on it. So some of their sex tips like back in the 90s were like nibbling on his penis, and then one of them was using your crusty underwear as a hair tie after sex.
They didn't say crusty.
They did crusty underwear as a hair tie after sex, and then dumping sand on your bedroom floor to simulate sex on a beach.
This person lost their job, no? After or what?
This
They've
is a
lost
real
their
thing.
job.
All the Redditors were going over it being like, oh my God, these were the tips in Cosmo back in the
First
day.
off, the description of crusty, which I've used underwear as a hair tie.
There's never crust on them.
Crusty.
It just
Is
means
like-
dirty. It's like another word for it.
God, crusty. Use your skid mark
Put it on
underwear and tie your hair up.
I mean, I can imagine like a freshly used pair, like if you were
Yeah,
just like being really
only.
sexy. Yeah, not crusty.
Let me edit these only. And I say don't nibble on the penis because that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Guys don't even like teeth when it's a blowjob.
And who wants to put sand on their bedroom floor? I mean, also sand in crevices, bad. This was
Sand
a sex tip.
in your vagina,
Simulate sex
bad.
on the beach. No one wants to have sex on the beach like that. I mean, well,
Where are you
would-
getting the sand from?
the beach? And
You're
why
gonna
don't you
go
just do it if
scoop
you're
up-
already at the beach?
You're going to go scoop up sand from the beach
Imagine
and
they're
then
ordering
lay it.
bags of sand. They're home just
Hey,
simulate-
baby, I just put all this
Now
sand
clean it up.
everywhere. Yeah, vacuum it up, please.
Oh my God. There was this other thing, because I've been doing my research. These words were killing your sex life. This sex columnist was claiming that everyone that says mummy or daddy, it can ruin your sex lives. Do you ever refer to your partner as a mummy or a daddy?
Yes.
But don't you think
All
it's a
the
little gross? I
time.
kind of agree.
I don't think it's gross, but I don't use it like if I'm just chilling with them and we're having
Yeah.
a conversation like this. I'm not like, oh, daddy, how do you feel about this? It's during sex. I will say daddy, but it just comes out. It's not even like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to call him daddy now. It just like,
And I think for
Comes
the
out.
mommy one, I think you have to be like Latin or something to be like mommy. Like,
yeah,
right?
I
So
like
if-
that.
So will a regular guy, let's just say he's American and like totally Caucasian, if he calls you mommy and he doesn't have an
I guess I've
accent or
never
anything.
had that.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah.
not sure. Now that I think about it, it's always
gonna
been
be-
someone with an accent
Yeah.
or someone foreign. That might be a little.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it would ruin my sex life though. But I always say that daddy for me is an ownership thing. It's not about the person
Right.
being like my dad.
Yeah.
It's about them taking ownership. And I like that.
See, to me, I don't even want people calling me sir. Someone that was literally my age the other day was like, "Oh, excuse me, sir," and I was like, "I'm not sir. Like, sir is my
You're
dad."
getting to that age where it bothers you.
Well, also, unless you're like 10 years old, you don't need to call me sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sir yet.
That's so
the
funny.
daddy thing, I'm like, I'm not your dad. I'm not old enough to have children.
Yeah, I could see how some people are turned off by that and they don't like it. I do. Just have to stand up for those who like that.
All right. Let's get into the Heartbreakers hotline.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 35 male and my girlfriend is super into role play, like a silly way, I think. She wants me to dress up and act like pop culture characters. She says she'll do the same for me. I want to be good to her and humor her, honestly, but every time I tried to do this, I felt like an asshole. I want to be Superman, but I don't feel very Superman. I love some of these questions.
I love the jokes at the end.
I know, they're so funny. We have the best listeners.
Geez.
I think you have to do it.
Do you?
Pop culture characters is what's getting me. Like, pop culture characters aren't hot.
What would be the example of a pop culture character?
So anyone, like right now, someone wants you to dress up like Bad Bunny, or like wants you to dress up like
See, no,
Snoop Dogg.
I think that's too much work.
But those are just people. They're not in an outfit. They're like Superman. I get.
She might have these crushes on these people and she wants to fuck them really bad. So she'd rather him dress up like.
Which is cool.
That's cool. I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, I'm sorry, this is too much for me. It would turn me off. What about you?
Well, I think a little bit of role play could be fun, but it feels a little forced unless you're an actor. Like
it's hard.
Like, yeah,
it's
you're gonna be a little bit embarrassed having that. Like, ooh, like Nero, I'm a superhero. No. Next one. How can I play with my guy when he's tied up? He's pretty dumb, but is game to be tied up. He's definitely not subby, and I don't think I could get him begging for anything. But how else could I tease him? I lack confidence to touch myself in front of him. Why? When I masturbate, I don't perform. I'd feel silly playing with myself and being fake just to tease him.
Well, she's talking about teasing and masturbation. Why? She doesn't have to do that. She can tie him up in a way where she takes control and she's on top, you know, where she's giving him oral. A lot of people like that. You can even get stuff from the sex store that's like more teasing.
Yeah.
Like a feather. There's even tools and stuff that really like tickle somebody. And that's not so like her being dumb and him being sub. It is a little bit. As for the masturbation, I mean, he's going to love that if he's tied up and can't touch you and you're getting yourself off.
I feel what she's saying when she's like, sometimes that can feel a little like,
I say masturbate in the mirror and get used to that and then go and do it in front of your partner. I think that'd be a really good way. Not in a narcissistic way. I'm not trying to suggest that, but like get comfort with your facial expressions and
so
how loud you want to be. Yeah.
Because they could be imagining that they're pulling the grossest faces or being a little bit.
That's hard.
Like, yeah.
Because I'm an ugly comer too. So get a Hitachi. You'll come quick.
How do you
don't have to
like,
fake
what's your
it.
ugly coming face?
I don't know, but I can feel it when when I'm like cross-eyed and drooling.
Drooling. Oh my God. Cool. Well, then try that in the mirror and just do it. He wants to see that. People really have hang-ups like with their own selves. It's never really about the partner. They're so excited to see anything, really.
Yeah.
It's all about the person in the end.
So many hang-ups.
This next one, I'm going to a New Year's Eve party with my girlfriend and best friend and his girlfriend as well. My bestie's girlfriend has made a lot of comments about wanting to have a foursome with all of us. It started off joking, but it's pretty persistent, and I'm not going to lie, I'd be into it. But 4 people could be a crowd. How can I initiate this conversation with my girlfriend and boyfriend?
You just gotta be like, are we joking or not here? It's like, or no.
And 4 could be a crowd if they're not paying all the attention to, like, I need everyone to pay all the attention to me in a foursome.
Are they swapping? Is it about swapping partners? Is it about them just having sex with their partners in front of each other, and it's just kind of like an experience where, or are the girls going to, are the guys getting together, are the girls getting together?
I guess you need to establish the guidelines of what
I would
exactly
start
is gonna go
flirting
on.
with the idea again and getting more details on what they're looking for, and then have a serious conversation to be like, so are we joking? Like, what's going
You don't
on?
want to be the first one to say it though. Like someone else has to like put it
Oh,
down.
you know, I'll say
You'll be like, this is what we're doing. You're going to do that. You're going to do that. No dicks in there. No one touches that. You bring out a full-on chart with like a ruler and go, this is where the penis will go. This is where the penis won't go.
Yeah.
And actually, you should be in the corner of a room, like instructing people. You're like, yes,
What, directing
do it.
a
Yeah,
porn?
direct. Oh yeah, basically. But no, it's just for home viewing.
Which one time one of my friends was fucking a guy on the couch and I was telling them what to do. And that was
What?
just
How
a
did that
random.
go?
I was just sitting there drinking wine. She invited a guy over.
Who you're like, you're not doing it right.
He wanted to like have a threesome. I wasn't into it, and I just kind of sat up on the chair, and then they started fucking. We were blacked out drunk. It was 5 a.m. The sun was literally coming up. They just started fucking, and then I just was like, I could be a cuckold. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you like it?
I can 100% watch. Like, I'm not opposed to it
Are you
at
into
all.
it?
I'm super into it. I really don't mind watching. Like it a lot.
And so did you tell them like any good tips? Were you
Yeah,
like,
I just told them what to do, what positions. I was the
they're
dirty
like, oh, we're
talker.
exhausted. Stop telling
No,
us
they
what
loved
to
it.
do.
The guy loved it, of course.
Oh.
And then he was like, "What about you? You like that?" I was like, "We're not
you're
talking."
like,
I was like, "We're not talking about me." It was like almost like rude to them. I was like, "I'm not talking
That was
about
part
what
of
I
the
like."
whole thing, though.
Yeah.
You were dominating him. We're not
Yeah.
talking about me.
Yeah.
We're not here for me. Get back to her.
We're
and
only
do
here
the
for
thing.
me to watch.
She's like, thank God Elsa's not joining in because it would all be about her.
Guess who it was?
Who? Oh my God! Of course, I can.
I didn't even open my mouth
I
and say.
I know. Oh my God, that just ruined the whole fantasy. Oh shit, my laugh is so gay. Anyway, so the next one is I'm 23, female, and I cannot enjoy myself when someone goes down on me or if someone is doing things to me. Like, it turns me on, but not enough to make me come. I have to be the one to finish myself off. The guys I've slept with have tried, but it's not possible. The only way they can help is if they finger me when I'm getting myself off. I want suggestions as to what I can ask my guy to do to make me come, or if y'all have any suggestions for me, I'm open to anything. I want to be able to let myself go and enjoy for once. I feel this woman so much.
I think it's so mental. I always say that 99% of my orgasms are mental.
Yeah.
It's 1% physical for me. Like, I get so in my head about orgasms. It's such a problem for me.
It's like the more you think of it, the further it goes away.
Yeah. And I just get so overwhelmed. I keep thinking, oh, am I taking too long? I would try a lot of different techniques. Maybe just one isn't what she likes. Like, I think there needs to be more of a variety of what is going on down there to figure out if she really feels good. I think it's in her head. Like, she needs to relax. She just needs to not think about anything. She needs to be with a partner that also is like, don't worry, take your time, no pressure, whether you come or not.
You know, I think I've only ever come once from a blowjob. I gotta say, there was that portion of it where she's like, I never can come from someone eating me out. Like, some people just have that problem where we all finish ourselves off in the end.
I'm like the worst person about orgasms. It's like bothers me so much. I can't do it.
Do you have to finish yourself off?
No, I won't have orgasms with people unless I really have feelings for them, unless I really think something's
you're
going to
just
go.
keeping the orgasms for yourself?
Yeah, I'll just go home and masturbate. But I don't like, I get like super sprung
What are you
and
going to give them if you give them an orgasm?
They get pussy. They're happy.
Oh, yeah. No, but like, are you trying to deny them the orgasm? Because it's like, you don't win this round.
No, but you know what? I think I got tricked and manipulated the other day because I told the guy how I don't do this, you know? And I don't know how we got on the conversation. And I told him, and he was like, no, the first time he didn't make me. Then the second time he was like, bring your toy, right? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I never had somebody the second time I had sex with them to tell to bring my Hitachi. And I had no choice. Like, I don't really like him. But I did tell him, I was like, I'm going to be very sprung. And it's not fair if you play with my emotions, because it's just not fair. It's just really not. Like, I will really be sprung. But I understand it's hard.
I love that he said, bring your toy.
Yeah.
Such a power move.
Yeah, but
like, he's not scared of a toy.
No, that's I also was like, this is my opportunity to for sure have good sex and come, because guys are usually against the toys. It like gets in their head. They're like, but I can do it. And it's not really that they can't do it. I just prefer a certain way.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah. Guys should be more willing to use toys.
It's not like I'm using it on them. It has nothing to really
a lot of guys
like.
use toys on themselves now, don't they?
Mm-hmm. I've I've seen it. Yeah.
So it's more about I'm the one that's going to make you.
Yeah.
They can hold the toy. They could even charge it before you get there.
Yeah.
They've really collaborated on that effort.
Yeah, don't be scared of the toy.
Give them the charger. Oh no, because then they will let it run out and they'll be like, no, not charging it. Oh, that could be a new cuck. Or like, not a cuck, like a dominating thing. It's like, I'm not giving you the charger to your vibrator for days.
You know,
Back in the fucking analog days, you're fingering yourself going, oh fuck, like I need
I would freak out. I would just go buy one.
Oh yeah, that's true. Uber Eats. Uber Eat
Yeah, you
yourself
can.
out.
Certain cities, I've done it. You can order Hitachis.
Yeah, they used to have them a lot on Postmates and stuff, but now they don't do it. Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
They always have sex
Not
toys.
that I use Hitachis or anything. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Should we see if there's any more questions?
Yes, let's go from our live listeners that we have.
Is there any questions?
Give us the questions.
I've got one here.
Okay, tell it.
Can I get a personally autographed Elsa fleshlight?
I hate being put on the spot like this.
This is live.
It's not that I won't do it. It just costs me so much to ship a fleshlight. They're heavy. Yeah. It costs me a lot. And if I do this for one person, I have to do it millions. And I don't want to do that part. So, but it's not that I won't do it. If you're ever like somewhere where I'm promoting, I'm going to be at, and you have one, I'm more than happy to sign it.
What size would you say is the perfect size for a dick Elsa? Your personal preference.
I say 8 and above. It has to be
8 and above. That's huge. That's personal preference.
Seven. No, I'm sorry.
Do you prefer a grower or a shower?
Doesn't matter. That part doesn't matter to me, but I decided that, and I used to be like, no, I don't care. And I really thought I didn't care, but I do genuinely need somebody that has a bigger dick.
The grower and shower thing. So like some guys, they're already showing, but their dick doesn't get that much bigger when they're hard. So, but some guys are like look a little bit smaller, but then their dicks go really big. So which would you prefer?
As long as it gets big, I don't care. So
you're just like, make sure it's ready because I don't want to see it when it's small.
I've been with guys in long-term relationships where they've had small dicks. I just realized how much I wasn't enjoying it. And I was active in the industry, so I was already getting big dick. And now that I'm not, I need it to be, I need to feel it.
What is your main goal in life now?
That's nice.
Honestly, my peace. Seriously, that's all I keep trying to get to. I don't care how much money I make or lose. I just want to be in a peaceful setting always for myself. Right now, really my goals are making sure my friends are good people, making sure my connections are good, making sure my home's good, making sure my family's good. I'm focused really on myself right now. A year ago, I wouldn't have said that. I'm not going to lie. I would have been like, I want to make this out and do this. And Well,
you've been putting in a lot of effort for that to get like, you know, comfortable with feelings and things like that, moving through feelings and being at one with yourself.
What's your...
For right now, I think I really have the same goal just because I'm on that sobriety journey and everything like that. Everything leads back to me having more peace from my own self. It's not from anyone else even. It's from just my own thoughts, like being able to be present in my life so I can actually enjoy life.
That's another thing for me. I want to be present and I don't want to be thinking about the past. I honestly don't even really want to be thinking about the future.
Right.
Like,
Well,
like it stresses me out too much.
Well, then that's where anxiety comes from. So,
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I realize how much of an anxiety-filled person I can be at times.
Well, at least you're present. Well, you're actually, at least you have the self-awareness to even notice it, because most people just go through their lives going, fuck, like I feel like shit all the time and it must be this external factor. But it is something that a lot of people can't have the self-awareness to at least then identify and work on, which is a game changer, because if you can see it, you'll eventually be able to correct it.
Yeah.
That's when you really start to see the color of the trees and the grass and the, you know, love yourself a little bit, or at least just accept yourself.
For sure.
And be not so all about ridiculous shit. But yeah, I love that for you.
Travel more for sure.
I love it. Now, don't forget, this episode is brought to you by Endeavour OTC, the ADD phone game that will help you be more present. Oh my God, what a great segue. That's why it's so great for us. We've been playing the game and look at us already. Oh my God. The link is in our bio and this has been a great episode.
Absolutely. I love the live ones. We'll
try and keep watching our pages to see when the live is. We do it on OF. It's super fun. And yeah, have a good day,
Hell yeah.
guys. See you next week.
I'm always saying, hell yeah. That's how I end everything.